Thread: How 3 major US crypto bills could reshape the future of Ripple and $XRP. Let's break down the Genius, Clarity, and Anti-CBDC Acts. Understand what they mean for Ripple, XRP, and crypto adoption in the US. 1. The Genius Act, guiding entrepreneurship through nationwide innovation in US stablecoins. It requires full one-to-one asset backing, regular audits, federal and/or state licensing. If passed, this will legitimize stablecoins like $RLUSD, $USDC, $USD, and pave the way for tokenized dollars to enter banking, payroll, and remittances. To why this matters for $XRP, the Genius Act is a game-changer for Ripple. It gives legal clarity for stablecoins like RLUSD, sets the stage for compliant RWA tokenization, opens doors for XRP to bridge regulated stablecoins globally. This bill doesn't just protect Ripple, it legitimizes its entire strategy. 3. The Clarity Act. This is the big one and arguably the most important legislation Ripple has ever faced. It defines what makes a crypto asset a security versus a commodity and outlines clear roles for the SEC versus CFTC versus Treasury jurisdictions. For how does Clarity Act matter for $XRP? The Clarity Act gives Ripple what it's been fighting for: clear distinction between digital assets as securities versus commodities, protects XRP in secondary markets, limits SEC overreach with defined CFTC, SEC roles. This is the regulatory green light Ripple needs to scale XRP adoption in the US. 5. The Anti-CBDC Surveillance State Act. This bill aims to block the Federal Reserve from issuing a direct retail CBDC, citing privacy and civil liberties concerns. This bill preserves space for private blockchain protocols to provide payment and settlement infrastructure. 6. How does Anti-CBDC Act matter for Ripple? A Fed-issued retail CBDC could have sidelined assets like XRP, keeps the door open for private solutions like XRP for global payments, protects Ripple's role in building CBDCs with other countries and not competing against one. 7. In short, the Genius Act brings regulatory clarity for tokenized dollars. The Clarity Act finally defines XRP's nature. The Anti-CBDC Act protects the role of private protocols in the future of money. 8. Intersections. Why all 3 bills matter together. Together, they could make XRP legally usable by US banks and fintechs and hence open doors for massive institutional adoption, enable XRPL to tokenize RWAs with federal backing, reframe Ripple as compliant infrastructure, not a legal gray zone. 9. While markets chase short-term price pumps, this legislative package represents the foundation for XRP's long-term adoption. Ripple doesn't just want to win a court case. It wants to become the infrastructure behind a new financial system. These bills, if passed, might finally give it the green light. 10. Share this thread to help others understand how US crypto legislation could shape the future of Ripple and XRP. Follow for real-time updates, in-depth analysis, and verified news on Ripple, XRP, and digital asset regulation.